I just kind of thinking about what has been going on lately, and it just occurred to me, they are on the ropes. To me, a good a good analogy would be the Russia-Ukraine situation. What's Russia doing right now? Because basically, the war, everybody knows it's coming to an end. It's over. What's Russia doing? They're getting in as many licks as they can to secure ground, to to strengthen their position, to gain an advantage. They're the stronger force. They have Ukraine up against that's us right now. That's us right now. We need to be. I mean, they are on the ropes. I've seen Ilhan Omar. Uh, I've seen this kind of tweeting and talking before. It was the way we and the Republicans acted when we were on the ropes. Why do you care? Why are you doing this? When we had nothing when we were on the ropes, when we had no comeback, we had no answer to what they were saying. Well, right now we're landing body shots because all of a sudden Ilhan Omar is tweeting to asking Nancy Mace why she's so concerned about her and this and that. That's because she's getting, for the first time in my life, they look bad. They look really bad, and they're acting like they're taking body shots. They're acting like this is untenable for them. They can't handle this. I mean, because we are landing body shots, all kinds of stuff. It's like this Charlie Kirk murder. This happens, and then we accuse them, the leftists, of setting this environment up for this to happen. They were tantamount to this murder. And every example and narrative they pull up is rotten to the core. It's rotten to the core. Because the Democrats are rotten to the core. For years they have kept this covered up. For years they have silenced people. They have had the media has run cover for them. Right now, a huge event happens, and all of a sudden, everybody, their own people, are saying, "What the hell is going on?" That's a question emanating from the populace. What did you do? What is going on here? And every time they say, try to calm their people down and get them back in line like good sheep, everything they pull up is rotten. It's rotten to the core, and you can see it's rotten to the core. You can see it. They're bare ass naked right now. I mean, we have them on the ropes. They're like a withered old man, and we're just landing blows to their rib cage. I mean, they're taking a withering beating on Twitter right now. And apparently with this Antifa stuff, they've already been investigating them. NGOs have already been, like conservative NGOs have already been going after Rashida Tlaib, Ilhan Omar, because they have connections to these Antifa groups. And believe me, if you're not on Twitter, all the Krasen tweens that just came to slip of the tongue, but Krasenstein brothers, these pissant midgets with their high squeaky little voices, they're a couple of jerk off beta cucks, if you ask me. But honestly, they're screaming about, how dare you say Ilhan Omar married her brother to get citizenship? How dare you throw Jimmy Kimmel? They're screaming like they just lost a Martin Luther King Jr. figure, like they're the victims. Because and that seems crazy to us because Charlie Kirk just got murdered. But to them, they're under withering abuse. Withering abuse. To them, they are in a catastrophic disaster where they would not be playing this victim stuff. So they're playing this violin they're playing right now. And now they're hollering uncle. You heard it from Van Jones. they've had enough. They've had enough. They're throwing in the towel, guys. Now, this right here, this is where we hold them by the nose and kick them in the ass. You don't let off the throttle. This is a street fight. What is Russia doing right now? They are throwing the entire weight of their populace and their state into this fight. Man, we have got to throw our weight into this cause now, because right now we are at an inflection point and the dust hasn't settled yet. Yo, we have got to get our licks in and cover these frauds. All this info, because it's all coming to light and they're having to show it on their channels. That is what's happening. Is there's every time they try to come up with a defense, they look disgusting. That guy on the news that said, "Oh, my love, oh, it's touching. It's touching the way that they're talking to each other." No, it's disgusting. Everybody can see that it's disgusting. Lesbians think it's disgusting. Straight, gay, lesbian, everybody thinks it's disgusting. So, I mean, right now, it's like they have an open wound, and we can expose, if we can, in their blood is all of their stupid little, all their past slights against us and trespasses against us. And we need to keep putting salt on that wound, pressing that wound. Just, this is when we need to take them to task right now, before the dust settles, because they're giving up. They're giving up. They're conceding that there's something wrong with them. Their own people are questioning things. Right now, we need to put more fuel on the fire. Get this fire burning hot. Maybe it will burn these bastards down. Because, right now, they're hurting worse than we realize. They are totally they're prostrate right now. Hakeem Jeffries, this dude is feckless. Same thing with Chuck Schumer. Thanks to their DEI program, they chose somebody. They let go a cutthroat, real operator politician like Nancy Pelosi, and they gave the reins to some frickin' nitwit, some halfwit for DEI because he checks the boxes. I don't know how Nancy Pelosi was either slipping. She had to have known that this guy was a frickin' feckless chump. He's a fool. And Harry Reid isn't around anymore. They're rudderless. And they have this huge exposed wound right now. And if we don't take this opportunity and twist the knife, I mean, really twist the knife. We have to, all the stuff that they've done over the years that we've been screaming and hollering about. This is the time. People are watching us right now. They're watching these channels. They're watching conservative pundits. Right now is when you need to be throwing your dirtiest dirt on these bastards, because their own people are skeptical and listening. They're listening to other people besides the propaganda mouthpieces that they've been brainwashed by for years now.